A human being is legally defined as a monster. Doesn't this concern you? That lawmakers look at you like you have a big green head and bolts on the side of your neck? I mean, they really think that you resemble a lower animal, which means, by law, you might as well have udders and cloven hooves. I think you should take some time to consider that before you go out marching in the streets, yammering on about human rights. First of all, I don't know what rights you think you're entitled to as a lower animal. The right to chew cud and shit in a barn? Honestly, I don't even know why you want rights in the first place. I don't want any rights. Rights are actions given with the assent of the state. So, in other words, you're getting all worked up, fighting for rights that are granted to you by permission of a government. Meanwhile, you were given dominion that's been granted to you by God. You were given perfect and complete ownership over all the earth, and you're wasting your time chanting and picketing and supergluing your nuts to the steps of the Supreme Court? Or whatever protests people are doing these days? I stay out of the loop. But apparently, some of you are handcuffing yourselves to the gates of the United Nations with your hair on fire and a jockstrap that says no rights, no peace on the crotch. You people gotta get a grip, okay? And while you're at it, get over your feelings and opinions and beliefs about the Bible. Because your belief in this book is irrelevant. What's relevant is that this book is the basis for law in all countries at all times. In fact, human laws derive all their force and authority from this original. This is why presidents and kings place their hand on the Bible and take an oath to uphold it. They promise to maintain the laws of God and the true profession of the gospel, which includes all the books of the Old and New Testaments. So it kind of just is what it is. Regardless of what you think about the Bible, it happens to be the collection of books that our so-called leaders are bound to. And as my friend Cal Washington says, they could have just as easily sworn on a stack of Dr. Seuss books. And if that were the case, then right now, I'd be talking to you about green eggs and ham. Or one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. I'd be showing you the legal definition of a wocket and a zizzer zazzer zuzz, which legally speaking is basically the same thing as a human being anyway. This is pretty much what you already identify as. You gotta wake up. Don't slap snooze.